Hello everyone! I'm finally taking the time to make a review of my beloved electric dot pen by Cuttlelola. A lot of you have seen me use it during my 30 Faces in 30 Days in January. I made a few portraits with this, and I really had a good time doing it. So this time I really want to show you what it is and how it works so that you can understand exactly what I'm talking about. So just so you know exactly, because I was surprised too. I did see some videos before I bought it. For some reason, I thought that box was much bigger. It's just me. But just in case you're like me, when you see the whole box within the video frame, it looks big. But if you compare it to my hand, you see that it's small. It's about not quite 6.5 inches by 4.5 inches. So if you ever decide to buy one, don't be surprised to get a small package, but it doesn't matter because what's in there is really cool. So you have a nice sleeve with the name and the description, and then inside there's a really cool metal box. You have the design of the brand here, the logo. And when you open it, inside you see a package of 5 refills. So I know they look really small, but they do last quite a long time. They are waterproof. The ink is waterproof, and it's also supposed to be light fast. That's what I've read in on different websites selling them. On this side here, you lift the little flap, and you have a USB cord. So the pen itself can last about half an hour with fully charged, so it's not that much, but you can use it while plugged in, and to me it doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't affect the way I use it when I plug it in. So most of the time I use it plugged in. Here you'll see you have the instructions here, and on the inside you have a caution sign because this has a magnet inside. It says that it contains magnetic components, therefore should not be placed on or near mechanical watches, credit, bank or ID cards, or any cards with magnetic data strips. So, and you cannot use by a person with cardiac pacemakers. Rough handling may result in damage, so you got to be very careful with this. So anyway, I just taped this so that I won't lose it. So that's it for the box and the content of it. I'm going to show you the pen itself. So you have a cap here that has a little ridge that's sticking out. You cannot attach it to the back, but if you put it down, it's not going to roll off your table, which is nice. The pen itself is a little wide, but again, it doesn't really bother me. And then when you press it you have the button here to turn it on. You press it once, it goes to speed number 1. And while this is on, you press it twice, and it goes to the second speed, much faster. You can also hear the sound that it makes. So to turn it off, you press it twice, it goes back to the first speed, and then you press it once, and it turns off. In the back here, you see where you can plug it in. And then let me show you how to change the cartridge. You just carefully unscrew this part here, and then this is where you attach the cartridge. So I've done quite a few things with this already, and if you compare it to a refill, you'll see that I still have quite a lot of ink in it. So it lasts a long time, and you can usually find the refills for about $5 or so, and it's a pack of 5 each time. So the refills, I think they're really cheap considering they last quite a while. Also, you got to remember to remove the little red tip here before you start using it. So these are black cartridges. That's what it comes with. So the pen has one here, and then it has 5 extra ones in the box, which is really nice. Now you will be able to find different colors. I got some blue. There's some yellow and pink, silver and gold and white. Actually, I've ordered a white package because I think it would be fun to draw on black paper with it. But it's been back ordered for a while. It's been hard to find. So whenever I receive it, I'll show you. In the meantime, I can show you. I've tried the blue one before. I can show you how to attach it. You just go back in here and you make it, and you push it in so that, oh wait, this one I never used. Oh, never mind. See, you have the little plastic thing here. So I'm going to grab the one I've already used, which is this one. Here we go. So I'm going to attach it and then carefully replace the tip, or the, I don't know, the second half. And then I'm going to show you how it works. So I've got a little notebook here. It seems to work pretty well on a lot of papers. It depends on what you want to do with it. If you're just going to use it just with the ink. I personally like to also use it with watercolor since it's waterproof. But you got to use it with watercolor paper, ideally. You got to be careful because it takes a long time for the ink to dry. So what I recommend, that's what I've been doing, is just using a hairdryer and use it for quite a while to make absolutely sure that the ink is dry. So what did I do? I didn't do it properly. Okay. Let's try again. So I get scared for a minute here because I couldn't get to make it work. I think I just put the cartridge in the wrong way. But now it's back to normal, so I'm happy. I'm going to put the camera at an angle so you actually can see better. If you just put the tip on the paper, you see that the tip goes in. You cannot draw with it like a regular pen. So if you got to hold it straight up to just make dots. If you hold it at an angle while it's in use, you're going to have little dashes instead. So I'm going to click it once. And by the way, it's better to turn it on while the tip is facing down. So the slow speed helps you be more defined. Or if you're not comfortable going with a fast speed, you usually have lighter spots or lighter dots. Now don't put your pen too close to the paper. You're going to damage it. You got to keep it about 3 millimeters away from the paper. And I'm going to click it twice. And now it's fast speed. And you can see that you end up with a lot more spots or dots. And if you keep it in the same area for a while, And don't move it too fast. You're gonna make really dark shadows. Now something you need to know is that the pen works better on a hard surface. So if you use it on a padded surface, like in a sketchbook, for instance, you're not going to have the best result. It's still going to work fine, but you might struggle with it just because maybe the paper is going to move a little bit. See? Or just because it's not as hard as it should be. If you use it on a piece of paper on your table, it's going to be a bit louder first because you're going to have the sound of the tip going on a hard surface. But your dots will be a lot more defined and you'll be able to control it better. So to make a dark line, just go slow. Actually, I should make a bigger circle. Let me try to make a big circle. So if you move your pen really fast, your dots are going to be spread out. But if you take more your time and you go slower, then you can create darker shadows. The dots are closer together. The dots are closer to each other. Here I'm going to try to make even darker shadows. So by controlling the speed of the pen, the speed of your hand, you can really play with the values of the ink. And to me it's almost like coloring, really, because you're not, your arm is not, or your wrist is not going up and down. You know, I'm going to show you that if you go really quick, the dots are really far from each other. And then if you go really slow, they're right next to each other. And you can also make lines like that. So I think that's about it. Because I don't want this video to last too long, I'm only going to show you real quick what the blue ink looks like. And if you come back in a few days, I'll be posting another video, a part 2, where I'll be doing a botanical painting with the shading in ink and the coloring in watercolor. So I'll be using watercolor paper. So make sure you check it out. Thank you all for stopping by. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing to this channel. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye-bye.